The top half of my Canadian tuxedo is just a little bit tight on my shoulders since I'm built like a linebacker, but that's okay. I don't need too much like range of motion to Hulk out of this thing. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be getting into the Boxycharm for this month. So I am pretty excited to dive on into the regular Boxycharm and see what's in here, but I'm also excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Audible. I will be telling you guys a little bit more about them later on in the video, but for right now, let's just go ahead and dive on into this. I still have my entire closet full of Ipsies and Boxycharms. I will be getting to those eventually. It's just incredibly intimidating. So for right now, I'm just gonna do one. Because one's not scary and I'm not gonna be like regretting my life after. Oh man. You know what's not good? I never took that knife out of this room and I can't find it. Ah, there she blows. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into this box. Like I said, this is the Boxycharm for November. So we have our little card here for the month. This month's theme is Harvest. I'm really hoping we get some good fall season vibes out of this box. We got some pumpkins and stuff on the front. I am extra excited for Thanksgiving this year. I can't wait to just fill my face with turkey. All right, so the very first thing I am seeing in this box is Ready, but it's spelled R-E-D-Y, lip oil by Int Cosmetics. Can't say I've ever heard of that brand before. I'm not sure if you guys have. Oh, and I am starting off barefaced today because I do intend to try on whatever is inside this box on my face. So let's just go ahead and try out this lip oil a little bit. I don't know if it has a smell. Vanilla? Some type of vanilla. Oh, I leaked it. It's dripping. Way too much. So much more than necessary. For it being kind of like red in the tube, it really doesn't give too much of a tint to lips or anything, but it feels nice and smooth, oily, as expected. So yeah, that is nice. I could see this busting open and spilling all over your purse, but until then, I'm gonna get some use out of this. Okie dokie. The next thing we have here is from Jouer. This is an essential lip enhancer, so yet another lip product. I don't know if this is more like a lip care product though, than a lip like not care. What would that? Makeup? Oh, it says apply 3 times daily for 29 days for softer, visibly fuller lips. It is supposed to be an ultra lip moisturizer that nourishes and conditions your lips with the help of Maxi Lip. So it also comes in a little tube, and I guess we should just try this on too. So I'll just use this card real quickly. Oh, it's really not wanting to come out. Oh, it's thick. Okay. Is that rose? Oh, how disappointing. If you enjoy rose scents, you probably will be okay with this, but I personally do not like rose at all whatsoever, and like I can't really smell it, but like I can taste it, which makes me be able to smell it, and I can't, not a fan. To me, this definitely has like essence of rose in there somewhere. It feels super good on the lips, so I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I'll leave it on my mouth for a little while to see if that like rose taste slash scent dissipates. It's kind of not as bad already. Okay, the next thing I'm seeing in here is from Earth Harbor. This is a Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampoule. Not 100% sure what an ampoule is, but apparently it is plant-based, there's no GMOs, vegan, cruelty-free, fair trade, sustainable, so that sounds really nice. This has red algae and plant stem cells in it. I'm assuming it's going to be some type of little serum. Ooh, that's a pretty bottle. So yeah, we have a little serum here. It has this nice like ombre effect bottle to it. I think that's real cute. You get 1 fluid ounce in here, and let's see what it smells like. Drips. Ah, stop dripping! I seem to be having a hard time remembering that liquids drip. Okay, so there's not a hugely like distinct smell in here or anything. It's just kind of like an oily smell with maybe a little bit of botanicals, but yeah, it's a cute little serum. I'm absolutely terrified to try anything on my skin recently that isn't the 2 steps of my terrible skin routine. The last time I did a try on for an unboxing, I was like, if I put this on my face, will I break out? I was like, I'll just slap it on my forehead, you know, that'll be fine. And then I ended up with like tons of little red dots all over my forehead. So, I don't know if I'll be trying this out today. I might go ahead and pass this along with somebody else, but it seems like a nice serum. The next thing in here is from Bodyography. This is the eye pencil 2-pack. So I'm guessing we have probably 2 little sharpenable eye pencils in here. Maybe they'll be in fun colors. That was centimeters, millimeters away from falling down the grate in my floor. Oh, that was a close one. I don't want you to suffer the same fate. Oh, okay, well, part of it came out. Okay, well the first one isn't exactly exciting. We just have a black sharpenable pencil here. Let me go grab the one from the ground real fast. And then we have one that's called Black Walnut. So no, not exactly the most exciting colors, but I guess for the fall time, they're nice, like neutral, warm shades. Oh, the Black Walnut actually seems to swatch pretty well. Not the creamiest I've ever seen, but you know, decent. Can't exactly say the same about the Onyx. Okay, the tip broke off, and once the tip broke off, it started swatching better, but initially it was like super dry. So maybe mine was just a little bit dried out. I'll get you guys a little bit closer as far as I can reach within the confines of my straitjacket. So there you go. Oh dear. And then last but not least, which I think I got a little bit of like a preview of because I used a coupon for it to wipe my mouth off on, is from Natasha Denona, which is really exciting. Natasha Denona is a super expensive makeup brand. I bought the most expensive palette I've ever purchased in my entire life from that brand. It was like $130 something, and unfortunately, didn't really like it. So maybe this little guy will be better. Ooh, the colors are super, super pretty. So we have a little 5-pan eyeshadow palette here. This is in the shade Peak. This basically looks like fall in a palette. I really do enjoy these shades. I think they are super, super pretty. Reminds me of like nice crunchy leaves. The palette itself also feels really nice. I like the acrylic lid and everything. So this is very cool to have. I think these are like almost 50 bucks or something. So you're definitely getting the value of your box plus much more like in this palette. Oh, that's not fantastic. I kind of ran my finger over the eyeliners and they did smear quite a bit already. They've been on there for a minute or two, so we expect them to kind of set by now, but they look a little smudgy. What was I gonna do with that? I'll tell you what I was gonna do with it. I was gonna wipe it on my pants, but I'm trying not to stain every piece of clothing I have, so I'm just gonna wipe it on some foam. Alrighty guys, so that's everything that came in my regular Boxycharm box for this month, and I have to say, I'm actually pretty excited about it. I really like the palette. That's definitely like the star of the show for me. Hopefully I can get it to work better this time for me. I'm sure the other palette was probably user error because that's very very likely, so maybe I can get this one to work a little bit better. This seems like a pretty nice serum. I'm sure it holds a good amount of value. I like the lip oil, and I do like this jouet thing. I feel like the rose has finally like dissipated and it feels super good on the lips, so I probably will continue to use this. I just have to kind of like for the first, minute or two that it's on. And then the pencils seem okay. I was a little bit more excited about them before I saw how much they smudged, but maybe I could use it to purposely like smudge out like my lower lash line or something. So yeah, I'll give those a try. Now, really quickly before we move on into the try on portion, let me tell you guys some of the full-size prices. So we have the Natasha Denona Peak Palette, which is $48. The Earth Harbor Naturals Little Serum, which is also $48. The Jouer Cosmetics Lip Liner. Oh, lip enhancers. For a second, I was getting the pencils from Bodyography and that mixed up, and I was like, is that black supposed to be lip liner? But anyway, the lip enhancer is $17. The lip oil is $11, and then the eye pencil duo is $16. So let me do some math, although you probably already did it in your heads because you can do math better than I can.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat?
No, plus 17.
The answer is 96. The answer is 140.
Okay, so $140. I think that's pretty good value for the base box for Boxycharm. I'm pretty sure they are $25 a box. So for me, I think you're getting a pretty decent value. Alright you guys, so before I try this all on my face, I would love to tell you about today's sponsor, Audible. Audible has a huge selection of audiobooks, and right now I personally am listening to The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I just now finished watching the show for the first time and I loved it. I also just now found out that it was based on a book. I figured since I enjoyed the show so much that I also enjoyed the book, so I've been listening to it on Audible and it has been really, really good. I've just been so surprised by how like different things are. I personally like to use Audible whenever I have some downtime. It's a really great way to entertain yourself without having to like stare at a screen. And you can listen to Audible anytime, anywhere. So if you're like at the doctor's office waiting for an appointment, or if you're at the gym, you can be listening to Audible. Audible is giving members even more with the all-new Plus catalog. All members have access to the growing Plus catalog with thousands of select audiobooks, podcasts, Audible originals, guided fitness and meditation programs, sleep tracks for better rest, and more. Audible really has something for everybody, from suspense thrillers to romance to wellness programs. There's something that you're gonna enjoy on there. You can also give the gift of Audible to a friend or a relative. So start exploring Audible today with a free 30-day trial. All you have to do is go to www.audible.com/AlexandriaRyan or text Alexandria Ryan to 500-500 to get one free audiobook, a 30-day free trial, and to explore their new Plus catalog. If you'd like to give it a try, go ahead and click the link down below in the description. And again, thank you so very much to Audible for sponsoring this video. Okie dokie, you guys. It looks like I really only have like eye stuff to try on, so I had the palette and the two little pencils here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face really fast off camera, and then we'll come back and try out this palette, see if I've gotten any better at eyeshadow. Hint, I've likely not. Alright guys, so the base of my face is done. I'm gonna zoom you all in a little bit now so we can start on the eyes. So my eyes are just like the slightest, tiniest bit tacky. I can't remember if it's best to like set your eyes first before using Natasha Denona eyeshadows or not. So I left them like this. Hopefully that is okay. No idea what I'm gonna do, of course, because I really like this pink shade, so I'm gonna use it somewhere. I think I'm actually gonna start with this pink shade and see how that goes. I'm going to dust this as like a transition-y shade. Oh, there they are. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. I was waiting for the lawnmowers and the weed whackers. Really kicking it up into high gear, aren't ya? Is that like a parade of weed whackers? What is happening? Okay, right off the bat, I'm wondering if I should have set my eyes a little bit because I am seeing some patchiness already from this shade. So on this side, before I go in with the pink shade, just trying it out, I'm gonna take this cream shade here just to give it a little bit more of a base. I'm actually excited for winter when everything is dead and I have nothing to weed whack. All right, I'm gonna see if that makes any difference as far as how the shade applies. I definitely think laying down that kind of like powdery base first helped a little bit with the blend. I also kind of like how the pigment turned out. Next, I think I'm going to use this brown shade here in the middle and like really deepen up the outer corner. I was gonna go in like the inner portion here, this kind of like golden shimmer shade, but I'm almost thinking that this kind of orange terracotta would be more thin. I'll try the orange terracotta, and if I don't like it, then well, I don't know. I don't know if I can fix it from there. So I really built up that like orange terracotta color on my lids, and I think I do want to use a little bit of the shimmer, so I might just like tap it on in the center. Kind of blend that orange and that brown together a little bit more. All right, now that the lids are done, since this is already like kind of a smudgy eyeliner, I'm gonna use this to smudge out my lower lash line. And oh, you guys, I bought some dual lash. I can actually put on lashes with this look. Give me just a second. That's the most excited I've ever been about putting on lashes. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hello, old nemesis. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Is that even connected at all? I'm not at all sure if even like 50% of that is actually connected to my eyelid. I don't think it is. You're hanging on by a thread, aren't you? This is a bad idea. Why am I doing this? All right, so that is the eyes done. It is a very like smoky fall look, and I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of fun. I do like the lashes. They are a pain in the rear to put on, but I do like how they make the look. So I'm just gonna slap on some more of the lip oil stuff because we don't have any other lip products. And yeah, I guess this is the final look. All right, you guys, that is everything I have for you all today. The unboxing, the try on. Let me know what you guys thought about this month's box and what the makeup on my face. I did actually really enjoy this month's box. I feel like we got some like different items than we're used to. I do love that we got a Natasha Denona product, and I think the eyeshadows worked out better for me this time, so I'm excited about that. But overall, I thought this was a pretty good box with a very good value. So yeah, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I would love to read them. And that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you so very much for watching. It means the world to me. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. We're super close to 400,000. It'd be really cool if I could hit it before the end of this year. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!